All right, we have gone over some of the strategies for Unit 2 in Bridges Math for 5th grade using fractions. We've covered thinking of money, using clocks, ratio tables, and now we're going to turn it into real life situations where you can use those strategies in a story problem. So, is 8 chocolate bars for $10 a better buy than 20 bars for $23? Explain. So a lot of times when students get these questions, they try and subtract and do all kinds of other things, but we really want students to be able to use some of those strategies that they already know. So I'm going to show you how we can do it with a ratio table. So we have the amount of money and the number of bars. Well, the first one is 8 chocolate bars for $10, and the next one that we're going to compare that with is 20 bars for $23. Which one is a better buy? Well, we have to keep working with the ratio table to get it down till we have 1 bar or something as a common denominator. It's easier to go down to 1 bar than it is to keep building. So what we're going to do is start with the $10 for 8 bars. If I cut this in half or divide it by 2, I drop down to 4 bars for $5, because whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. And now, if I cut it down again, divide it by 2, I now have 2 bars for $2.50, because half of $5 is $2.50. And now I can cut it down one more time, divide it in half, and I have 1 bar for $1.25. So $10 for 8 bars is really 1 bar equals $1.25. Now in my other scenario, I have $23 for 20 bars. So if I cut this in half, I now have 10 bars. And if I cut 23 in half, I have to do a little bit more math. I know that $10 is half of 20 and $1.50 is half of 3. So 10 plus $1.50 would be $11.50. If I'm going to cut that in half again, I now have 5 bars. So then I have to cut my $11.50 in half, and I know that half of 10 is 5, and then I have $1.50. So half of $1.50 is 75 cents, so $5 plus 75 cents is $5.75. Well, now I can't really cut $5.75 in half. 75 cents doesn't go in half, so I can't keep going in half. But I do know that for $5.75 I get 5 bars. So I have to divide that up by 5. So I can draw a picture of 5. I can have 5 circles, and I know that each one gets at least $1 to break up my $5. Now I have 75 cents left that I have to split up between the 5 people. Or the 5 bars, I'm sorry. So I'm going to start with 10 cents. So if I have 10 cents added to each one, I've now used 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cents. So I have 25 cents left over that I have to split up between the 5 bars. So if I add 5 more cents to each one, I now know that 1 bar is $1.15. So 1 bar equals $1.15. So now I can say that the better deal is definitely $23 for 20 bars, because really for 1 bar it's only $1.15, opposed to the other one where 1 bar is actually $1.25 a bar.